Good afternoon, Art-Alchemy. Welcome back to my channel. You'll be seeing this Saturday, I believe the 22nd. So happy summer solstice officially. It's been warm here where I live in Southern California. But some days the morning's been kind of chilly. So far it's been tolerant, but ooh, that weather's about to go up. I can sense it because the sun is hitting like hot. So there's days like today. I'm actually filming this ahead of time. You probably already saw the two videos that I released last weekend. So the pencils and all that. I was gonna make this video before the pencil roll, but I didn't know if it was gonna get here on time or not. So my platter, which was this one, I took a picture of it in Instagram. So if you have it, it is not as big as you think. This is my hand, so I have small hands, so it's probably like 3 of my hands, or 2.5 actually. So it's not that big, but it's really pretty. I really like the inside patterns. It is porcelain, and it's from Fiona Chinclin. I think that's her last name, and I'll link her YouTube below. She is a YouTube artist based in New Jersey. So I love this pattern. She unveiled this pattern last fall, and then her pieces sold, and it was kind of like this is a square plate, but the other pieces were kind of like a roundish oval. And yeah, and on those ones she had this side around here on the edge. She had painted it, but this time she didn't. And this was left from a fair, that the other art fair that she did over there in New York. So yeah, this is really pretty, and this is kind of like what I got. And it delayed. I was supposed to get it on Wednesday, so you would have seen it on the video from last week from the pencil roll. I was going to show it to you guys there, but it just came 2 days later, so I filmed that and put it up, and a week later you're watching this, but I'm actually filming it a week before, because I'm so excited. And like I said, I've been waiting for these American, so these are the American Journey watercolor sticks, water soluble. Like I was saying, and I'm gonna say it again, I have been waiting for them for 4.5 months, you guys. So I bought them right at the end of January. I think it was January 30th when I bought them, and it had said back order, but I was like, oh, that's okay. I'm probably gonna wait a few weeks. No, you guys, I ended up in March getting an update, because I'm like, what is it taking so long? It's at the end of March, actually. I was like, chatting with them, and they're in the North Carolina, they're on the eastern side. So I was, I had to chat with them before I went to work. And then at the end of March, they're like, oh, we're really sorry, we could give you a refund. What it's been happening, and they should have updated us and through their website or through an email, whatever, because I was not the only one. There was a lot of us who at the end of January, these went on sale, like big time sale. I've been watching these for like over 3 years, ever since I got on this watercolor journey, when I found Lindsay, the Virgo crafter. She didn't, I think she bought hers, I'm not sure, but she has a 24 set, and she's like, they're really pretty, this and that, but they are expensive. And ever since I watched that video, I have been watching these, and they never would go down. They're pricey, they're on the pricey side. And I remember this 36 set was over $200, but in January it went down to 116. 116. I couldn't believe it. I only paid like $120 because shipment was free, because anything over $100, I think, shipping is free, or anything on over 56 now, I think. And so my shipping was free. And I remember the other thing that I bought, the porcelain. Remember the porcelain palette I got like way before? So I was like, why is it taking for so long? I don't understand. And I got, at the end of March, I was told by a representative who, bless his heart, he did everything. I think he was like a worker there, but online based. So he was the one that enlightened me and told me that they were having issues just like everybody else on the art, making the art products, with some of their sticks, that they didn't have the material to make them. Hence, that's why the sets were taking long. Like the individual ones were getting shipped out, but not the sets. And he told me then, he said, let me see, you got a 36 set. I said, yeah. They're like, we have 30, but we need 6 more, and we don't have like a certain date. And he was like, I could give you a refund, but I was like, no, because I've been waiting for them to go down for a long time. I wanted to get the 48 set, but at the time, when I bought them in January, this actually was a birthday gift. Now it's a summer, welcome to summer, midsummer gift, I guess, before watercolor month next month in July. But yeah, this was one of my many very selective birthday gifts. So yeah, and obviously didn't make it because now we're in the middle of June and they just got here. Thank goodness. They were supposed to get here on Monday, but they got here on Saturday early, and early Saturday morning thing. Thank you, Jesus, because I was tracking them like a mad woman. Once I noticed early in the week that they had sent me a notification that they were getting ready to ship them out, and I was like, oh. So what happened? So that was at the end of March. So when I checked with them at the end of April, they told me the same thing, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna cancel. I'm gonna wait. So at the end of after Memorial Day weekend, remember, and then I left school on a Thursday or something like that. So on that Friday, I actually I got a hold of them, and I was like, what is going on with my watercolor sticks? Like, you know, it's been 4 long months. It's literally the end of May, like 1 day away from May being over. And that's when the guy was like, oh, let me check on yours. And he was like, actually, he's like, you don't want a refund? I said, no. And I was thinking about getting a refund actually on that day. And the guy was like, okay, I noticed that I've talked to you before. And I said, yeah, a few months ago. And he said, let me check with my manager. And I went and he went and checked, and he's like, there's good news. He's like, we have all of your, he said, we have all the, I have a 36 set, so we have 34. And he said, one of them is we're waiting on, but it's being made, so it should be here in a few weeks. He said, but the other one, burnt orange or something like that, we're not gonna make that one. That one's gonna be discontinued. And he was like, I don't know what we need to substitute it with. He's like, I'm gonna talk to my manager and make a note on here that you've contacted me. And I gave him my email and stuff like that. He actually emailed me after they had shipped this over, so it was a little bit slower, but at least he gave me the spiel. So yeah, it turned out that they the beautiful burnt orange was discontinued, and I have a feeling a lot of their watercolor sticks now are discontinued. And they do have on their website that, which I was sad about, the Cobalt Violet is no longer being made because they don't have. And I was like, no, I was looking to get in that one, the Cobalt Violet, and then all the oranges are not being made anymore. The gold, the burn, but burnt orange, I have it in Daniel Smith, a watercolor, like a whole tube. So for me, it's not a big deal. But he did tell me they replaced it with a raw umber, which I was like, oh, you know how I feel about white. But in this one, I think white is gonna be okay because it should be opaque because it's a stick. And then all these monotone basically. that I don't really, if you know me and you know I've been saying it this whole time, I like happy colors. I like the really dark chocolatey ones, or like the brick type, but like the Venetian. But I'm not a fan of like raw sienna, raw umber, yellow ochre. I learned to love yellow ochre here and there because not all manufacturers make them. But yeah, it's like yuck. So I was like bummed about that. I'm like, why didn't they give me a Julie or something like that, Julip, like a really pretty green? I'm like, he had to give me that, oh, that nasty one. But I was like, all right, can't complain. I've been waiting for this. So I did buy it, like I said, with tax. It was $120. And when I divided by 36, I ended up buying each stick $3. I paid for each stick for the set of 36. Now, at that time in January, I didn't buy the 48 set, which it only goes up to 48. So it would have another sleeve like this for 48. I didn't buy it in January because it was very, very expensive. It was like $250, where this was $116, $120 with tax. So when I divided the 48 divided by how much they were charging, I was like, for me it didn't make sense. It was like $75 more, when I was like, no, I could just buy them individually whenever I want to finish off the set. But now that they changing the sets, I have 36, I feel like I'm only gonna buy 4 more individually, because individually they're like close to $8. They're like $7 something. So I'm gonna get like 4 ones that I like the Alizarin Crimson Permanent, because I think they called it Quinacridone, because I have Alizarin Crimson, but you know that's a fugitive color. It's a pretty color, but it's a fugitive color. So I've been wanting to get the permanent Alizarin Crimson. So they call it a Quinacridone. I have in my mind, I looked at online and see what colors do they actually have, and that's when I found out about the Cobalt Violet. And Cobalt Violet is expensive, and this watercolor sticks, it was actually cheaper. So I'm bummed that they don't have the stuff to make it anymore. I noticed a lot of like the Blocks XX, the big one, they also Cobalt Violet, they're not making it, but I'm switching off to manganese. Cobalt Violet is like this color. It looks like a lavender, but it's like right here. It's a really light, it's a really pretty color. I actually tend to mix it with another like a lavender, because to me it's a little bit on the light side. But yeah, but it is a pretty color. And when you mix it with another like color that is a little bit like a quinacridone, it'll make a really pretty poignant color. But by itself it's not, it's a really light color. But anyway, so thank you for listening if you're still here to my story, you know, 4.5 months later. And I didn't even get a gift. They should have gave me a little backpack or something for waiting for so long. I mean, I got a good deal, but my God, it was, and I'm sure it wasn't the only one. And like I said, when I was about to cancel, that's when they told me that, you know, that it was gonna be, I was gonna get it basically in June, because I was like, if I don't hear nothing by the end of June, I was probably gonna cancel. I was probably gonna get an update and see. So they come, so now they're making these little swatches. Before they didn't. They look like to be hand painted and then like brought over or something to their machine. So they come in these plastic sleeves, and I'm gonna keep them because I don't have, they're sticks and they're quite big, so I don't have a way to store them, and I don't want them to get all mushed up. Oh, okay, so it says Cheap Joe's. Look what I got, a Cheap Joe's art stuff. Also the man, as you can see, now they're getting a different logo because Mr. Joe, he passed away, I think late last year or early this year, I don't remember, but he passed away. So they're probably rebranding because he used to be on the logo. So I don't know what this is, but it's like a little scraper or something. It's kind of cool. I'll use it as a little scraper. I don't know. They should have told me what it is, but it seems like, you know, to scrape your your like flowers and stuff. It seems like that's what it is for. Oh look, they I made my own swatch, but they actually also included a little swatch book. So this must be new. So actually, I told you all my story, but I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you about this product. So it is expensive. It is the difference between this one and the Daniel Smith is that you could actually okay. Oh, I have them upside down. Oops, guys, I have it upside down. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. No, I don't have it upside down. They're okay. They changed them quite a bit, because Lindsay the Food Crafter didn't have them like this. She just had them stacked, but now there's like a little cover. See, I thought I had them upside down, but I don't. So each one has a little cover, each sleeve, and then, like I said, this is plastic. It used to be flimsy plastic, but now it's a lot better. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping it like this. And like I said, I'm probably just gonna add 4 more, and probably next month, and I'll show them to you guys, and whatever else I get. I want to get a little canvas bag. It's really pretty in blue. But I was gonna say, so this brand, this is the stick version of their watercolors, which is the American Journey watercolors, which from Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, this is what I know from her, that their American Journey brand of watercolors, the tubes, are made by Da Vinci. They're just branded as Joe American Journey. So she was like, if you get the stick version, although, you know, at that time the stick version was expensive, that's why I waited, right? She was like, you could get more for your buck through the sticks. And the sticks has a lot of different, they're not in tubes, they're already in a dry form, and B, they probably last you longer. And then see how this little well, so what she did, which I'm not gonna do, but this is one of the reasons I'm gonna keep them in this sleeve. These little wells, you could cut a stick and put them in those wells and just use them as a palette, and then all you have to do is like brush it if you don't want to use the stick. And here it's like room for extra stuff. I do want to use the sticks like a stick. I'm gonna try to get one out, but they're so hard to get these out. Anyway, let me try to, because I was like, oh no, I have them upside down. So yeah, so this is my story and all this with the, I'm sorry if I talk a lot, but I had to give you all the information. This is how I work in my channel. So yeah. Oh, okay. They all have their own. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess if people only buy like one sleeve, they would just ship out one sleeve, and that's, yeah. Oh, I see what this is for, to take them out. But it is something. Okay. Interesting. But all of them have everything together. I don't see why I need to have each sleeve like one individual. That's kind of odd. Oh, I see. Because they probably have them out of order. Like there's no particular order. Like on here, yes. But then when they put them on there, it's like, I think they don't put them through this order. They just load them on there. I think that's the reason. So I'm gonna put each one. We have one more of the protector sleeves. So that's kind of nice that now they have these protector sleeves. And I like it. See, and then they have this one more. So the first one is a protector, is a cover / protector. So let's see here. So this is a white. Yeah, that's the reason that they do that. Titanium white is at the end, lamp black. So yeah, they're out of order according to the. So I'm gonna put them in order according to here, and if I don't have it, I'm just gonna skip it, and that's how I know. Because I'm probably gonna use just one, and I'm gonna leave the other two blank. So when I buy more, I'll have those to kind of like fill in. But that's nice. Normally people don't do that, and it's these are professional as well. Professional sticks. They're like, oh, see, they're the little. It tells you right here. This little thing is not just to lift. It's to actually cut the crayon. See right here. It's to cut the crayon. But it could be used for a lot of things. And it tells you the effects, watercolor effects, encaustic effects, graffito effects, monoprinting. Ooh, monoprinting, I want to do that. Image non-absorbent, palette into plexi, paper through applied drying surface and varnish. Remember to seal your artwork. Okay, so let me put them in order and put you on. For you, it's gonna be like a minute, but for me, it's gonna be a number of minutes. Hi, I'm back. So I put them in order. It's been like 2 hours for me, but for you guys, I know it's been quick. I stamp this with one of the Christy Rice. Remember, I still have to do this. Finish the swatchathon, the stampathon. But for now, I thought this was great for the, and I put 40, so these are not going to be swatched, because these are going to be the 4 extra that I'm going to buy next month. So yeah, this pretty little, it's actually, it's blueberry. So cute, right? So I put them in semi-order. I did go on this order, but I don't have a lot of the very beginning. So I started here at the end. So I'm just gonna do one of these, and it's gonna be like all over the place, because I think what it is, they might have done these before the replacements, because I know Indigo, they added Indigo and they added Cobalt, and it's not on the swatch sheet. So what I decided to do is I switched them around, so according to what I like. So yeah, I put the yellows here, and then it's Alizarin crimson, and then we have like some of the mixes like Orchid, all this stuff. I'm gonna not give you the names on here because it's gonna take me a long time. Rather, I'm gonna put them for you on the description. And then yeah, they have really cool names like mint, julep, rose madder, poppy. Some of them are familiar, but like in Viridian, we know Rainforest, like stuff like that. And I think they really made them before they ship them, because some of them, the wax that yeah, it's coming out of it. So we're gonna start here. So we have Aureolin, Bumblebee yellow, Naples yellow, yellow ochre, Gamboge, Apricot, Alizarin crimson, Orchid, passionate purple, royal amethyst, sky blue, and cerulean blue. So they're still gonna be in the description. And I'm gonna do it from here to here, and then the last 2 rows here is gonna be for the last tray, and then these 4 are gonna be left for my 4 additions. So I'll have instead of 36, I have a total of like a total of 40. And that will be, I'm also going to do this. I was going to do it on here, but it's going to take me a while. And I want to take a shower, because this is a 6x6, the aqua one. Remember that I got this from Michael months back, like 3 months ago. I haven't used them. So I want to use, I'm going to make a little, like a big flower on here. And I'm going to use a lot of these in this trade, I mean second trade, I mean, and on here, so it'll be nice and pretty. I was gonna show it on camera, but like I said, I can't, so I'm probably gonna sketch it and then show it to you on shorts. Okay, so make sure you look for that. All right, so we're gonna go on with this first tray. I'm gonna try to see to here we go. There we go. I have a big mess here in my tape. This is not my table, this is the dining room table, and I have a big stuff going on with all these trays. But so, oh shoot, I need one of these little things because they're hard to get out. Sorry if I'm gonna pull them just slightly up so it doesn't take me, and they are water soluble, so I am going to, when I finish putting them down, I'm gonna show them to you water soluble, and then that'll be the end of this video. Sorry I talk a lot, but oh my god, you guys, they're exactly like what Lindsay the Virgo Captor said. They are and the little leaf, I'm gonna do it in the same color as the swatch color, so because this is a stamp. Oh my god, you guys, they're so creamy. They feel like those Crayola, the water soluble pastels, you know, those cheap ones that they're so nice. That's how they feel them to me. If you guys have arthritis on your hands, I don't think you're gonna have much of an issue. This paper is like there's no roughness to it, so the color, even with the little pressure, like I would say less than medium pressure, it comes out. Yeah, they're super buttery. Oh my god, she was not kidding when she said Lindsay the Fur Crafter. Thank you so much. And she's the one that told me when I was about to cancel, like she's like, if I were you, like and you got them on sale, I will hold up, because they're normally are pretty good about their items and stuff like that. So like I said, it was 4.5 months of waiting, but yeah, the wait was definitely, and I'm not gonna leave them like that. I'm gonna show them to you like this, but I'm gonna brush over with the water so you guys can see them as soluble. But Lord have mercy, they are so nice, so incredibly nice. Woo, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. That's why I bought them, because I wanted a good quality, not the student grade one that was in a crayon. And yeah, these definitely, they're definitely doing justice. Now I do know, and this is one of the reasons that I bought them, one of the many reasons, because you could sketch with this ones, and they're water soluble, so you could, and they're a little bit opaque, you guys. She said that they were, Lindsay said some of them are opaque. Obviously the yellows seems to be a little bit opaque, but she did say that a lot of them are transparent if you add a little bit of water, which we're gonna do. That they're very much transparent. So I'm doing the yellows. You know, the yellows are not transparent by default. So I like them when there's a variety of things, because I feel like you could always add more water, but you cannot make them more opaque unless you add gouache, which in that case it'll be more of a hybrid, you know. But yeah, they're super buttery, you guys. Oh, I could imagine how I'm gonna test them out on a piece, the piece that of watercolor that didn't want to, they only grab a little tiny bit. I'm gonna test them on there too before I, you know, lay them on there on this beautiful yeah, Amsterdam. And I'm gonna try to use the colors that are not fugitive. So, oh, by the way, the crayon itself, I forgot to tell you guys, it has the name, the stick, Mr. Joe Miller is the one that passed away, and it has here the life fastness. This is very good. It's a hue, so you know it's, and it tells you where it comes from. Bone, North Carolina, semi-transparent, non-staining. It gives you everything. I don't know if you guys could see it on there. Probably not, because it's not focusing. But yeah, if I could read it with my glasses, you could definitely read it. It says non-toxic, water soluble, yada yada yada. So if you happen to have the Cheap Joe's watercolor tubes, and yeah, this is what they are, but in stick form. I'm so glad I got them in stick though. They're exactly what Lindsay said. They're so good. And I like to get like stuff not in the same form. I have already a lot of watercolor pens, so this is something that I would enjoy. And I knew it because I really do love the and as you can see, there I'm laying a pretty good amount on here, and they're not the tip is still pretty they're pretty good. So in case the Karen Dash are good too, but I feel like they're fat, like makes me feel like a kid, and I think I have more of a, I don't know, I just felt like I really would have enjoyed these. And yeah, it's so I'm gonna use them a lot guys, so next month July is World Watercolor Month, so I'm gonna do a lot of stuff on there. Let me know if you guys wanna do like a live that we could just hang around and paint, sketch and paint or something. Then you guys could ask me questions. Let me know if that's something you would like to do. It would be on a Saturday. Ooh, Alizarin Crimson. It's yeah. So now Orchid. So I really like this tray. I didn't think I was gonna like this trays, but I'm really glad that yeah, because they're gonna be easy to store. Do not take in much room, and also what I was gonna say, I like the fact that they're fully covered with the sleeves and everything. So yeah, very nice. Whew. It used to be really easy to make videos for you guys. Now it's like I have to set up all this stuff, and I put you on pause, and for me it's like hours and stuff like that. It used to be super easy because I would start the stuff, and then I would just like, oh, I could show them this, and then that was it. But now it's like, I guess I've grown, right, into doing better content. I just need to get better at, ooh, this one's super buttery. Super buttery. Like this one's Amethyst, Royal Amethyst. Oh my god, and it's super opaque too. Seems like it. It's very buttery. It just glides on this thing. Oh my god. So pretty. Ooh, I wonder how this will be really nice with my polychromanos, the pencils, the video that you guys saw last week. Yeah, you guys are seeing this a week later, but by that time I'm gonna enjoy them already for a few weeks by the time this video comes out. But that's okay, right? That's what it's all about. I kind of like it when I feel my head, because then I don't have to worry about anything. Just like finish writing the stuff, and then that's it. So yeah, this went back on price. So like I said, in January they tend to do a lot of Cheap Joe's after Christmas in January. I noticed 2 years in a row they tend to, that's when they actually do their sales. So I normally catch them on a birthday for me, if I'm not maxed out already. But yeah, if you ever want to buy something for them and it's not on sale, or whatever the case might be, January is probably your best month, because that's where I got these. These are back on, not on sale anymore. They're back to, I think this set is back to $160 some. So yeah, a pretty big increase. So now I'm gonna do the other set number 2. I only have 3 trays. Tray number 2. out of the 3. Oh, I'm already 34 minutes. I better hurry up. So I'm probably gonna do this straight and then call it, because then my camera tends to not yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do a few of these on camera and then pause you guys and then finish it off off camera, and I'm gonna unpause you guys just to show you guys a couple non-water solubles. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I swatched the second tray, so I only have 12 more. So you will see this. I decided to do a process video after, because so we don't get stuck on here. So I'm only gonna show you, oh my god you guys, how to, oh yeah, once, so they're opaque once you leave them on a crayon, but once you look at that, look how vibrant and how, so they do where's my rag? Shoot. So they do come transparent once you activate them with the, so I'm just gonna do a few and then that's it. You will see my process video almost in real time, you guys. So you're gonna see this video like 5 or 6 days after. So my process video will be up tomorrow or Monday the latest, because Monday is a holiday, Juneth. It's a holiday, so yeah. So I'm gonna do a process video, but I need to stop this one because then it'll stop it. So here we are. These 3, see how they're water soluble, the ones that you can see on the outside. So I'm gonna water soluble these later. I'm gonna watch a movie and make myself some late lunch. So yeah, and then you'll see a process video before this video comes up. I hope you guys like it and have a nice